Of course. And could you go ahead and tell us about yourself?
Yeah. I'm Lauren Wittenberg-Winer. I call myself an accidental entrepreneur because I was sitting in my dream job in the White House, right, and loving my life, working as a policy wonk, and found myself in Italy on military orders with my brand new husband. We had 4 days to get married and sell the house and, quit my dream job. And I found out when I got there that there was what they said was a policy on base that military spouses couldn't work at the professional level. And I didn't do well with that. So I started a company.
Especially coming from the White House.
Yeah, I jokingly said the other day, when I got married at the Justice of the Peace, I signed on for better or for worse, but I didn't sign on to not having a career. And I didn't know that was what I was doing. So I incorporated a company just to get myself back to kind of the career until I could get home to DC. And my eventual business partner at the time, just good friend who was a corporate lawyer, incorporated the company for me. We came up with the company name. It was Wittenberg-Winer Consulting. And it was because my maiden name was Wittenberg. My married name was Winer. So everyone in DC knew me as Wittenberg. Everyone in Naples knew me as Winer. And it sounded bigger than just one person. And so that's what we used. Eventually we ended up becoming WWC and then WWC Global because there was an extra business partner there and she wasn't reflected in the first name. But we started the company literally just for me to get some piecework back and forth to the States.
Wow.
And instead, we ended up growing from 1.5 of us to a bunch of military spouses, 15 over the first 2 years, I think we were. And then we got a little bit more strategic and grew, and we ended up eventually at about $100 million in annual revenue before we sold in 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what started as just, I need some job.
Just give me something to do.
I need something to do. I'm bored.
Yes.
I'm in Italy
Yes.
with my husband,
Yes.
which turned into this huge company.
Yes.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
It really goes to show what a little motivation can do. It can just really blow up without you even knowing that was where it was going to go.
Yeah, for sure.
And you describe yourself as an accidental entrepreneur. Can you elaborate on what that means?
Yeah, you know what? Even at the beginning, it was, oops, I started a company. I didn't really think about doing that. It just kind of happened.